Bloody hell, are we still doing these?
Boomity boomity boom, it's only a bloody loot crate again. This month's theme is play, meaning it's going to be to do with games. Presumably, I think that's a pretty safe bet. Oddly, this month, a lot of people have been saying, oh, when you're doing the new loot crate, when you're doing the new loot crate, which has never happened before, which means they know what's in it, and it's either going to be particularly interesting or particularly shite. Well, we're about to find out by opening the box in a different way to usual, which I noticed when I cut the sellotape, and I'm very pleased to notice it so I don't look like a tit on camera opening it wrong. And immediately, we... I was going to say, immediately they've used the box for a board game, which is nice. It's a meta board game, Crate Packing Simulator 2015. Okay, their self-reference is reaching new heights. Well, that's a nice use of the box. I look forward to that. And, oh my goodness, there's some interesting stuff inside. Right, let's just start with... Do you know, I just got that out, and I thought it was a bobblehead of The Question, the comics character. But no, it is literally a blank Money World money. I can't be bothered to paint them now, so you've got to do it yourself. Cool, yeah, it's really going to look like that when I've painted it with the 3 pens that you've given me. Hang on, no, 2 pens. No, there are 3 pens in there. Huh. Choose your art medium, blank money. Share your art with friends, or alternatively don't. It's entirely up to you. Yeah, that's more along the lines of something I can maybe do. Wipe off markers. Oh, I like it, so you can change what you've scrawled on it. That's pretty good. I can live with that. Right. Feels slightly weird. I imagine that's so you can clean off the... fantastic markers here. All of them say Money World on them. Money World, money, money. I can't help feeling that seems to be a little bit of an odd name to give your product. Let's just call it Money and cut out the middleman. We're not pretending anything. Right, I should probably draw something on this. Let's jump cut to a complete article. There we are. Absolutely beautiful. I'm going to save that for somebody as a christening gift. Right, what we got next? We have a Hexbug Ant. Right, I've seen Hexbugs before. They were just like tiny little combs that vibrate. Man, that's a weird description, but it's quite accurate. This is some sort of far more in-depth one. Surprised these things are still around, though. I thought these were sort of years old. Obviously been popular. Right, I think we'll have to jump cut again, because this looks like it has quite pain-in-the-arse packaging. That was a good call. The packaging actually wasn't too bad at all, but I did have to replace the batteries. For you see, they did warn you that the batteries inside are demo ones which maybe run out, and they were, so I replaced them with these. Right, here is what I have learned so far. Well, not a lot, because I haven't actually turned it on with batteries that work yet. I hope they work. If not, this will be a very dull demonstration. Anyway, purple insect thing. It's got lots of legs, stroke, wheels and cogs, and presumably I flick this switch on its arse, and then whoopity-doodle, they will spin around very fast and it will scuttle, I would imagine. Ready, steady, hope this works. Yay! Right, let's stick it on the sofa then. Oh god, it scuttles backwards and forwards. Oh, is it like when it hits things with the antenna? Yeah, it does seem to be. That's cleverer than I thought it would be. Oh, you know what this is? Dog frightener. Oh man, imagine how terrified most poochers would be of this weird thing. In fact, it scuttles in such a manner you could probably can scare your grandmother with it as well. Basically, it's a frightening device, and a particularly relevant one. I like it. Yeah, it looks cool, and it moves backwards and forwards nicely and makes weird noises. What more do you want in your bloody life? Answer, nothing, except maybe what's next in this box. I don't know, I haven't seen yet. A mystery bag. A mystery bag inside a mystery box. That's a little bit too much mystery for me. Oh, I think they're dice. Oh, I hope so. I fucking love dice, I do. Let's have a look. Yes! Fist dice. That's weird. Oh, hang on. It's rock, paper, scissors, isn't it? That's easy enough. Look, there is the fingers representing the scissors. Here are the fingers representing the rock. Here are the fingers representing the paper. That was exciting. Don't like the design of it much. It's sort of got this faux 8-bit thing, slightly off colour, presumably to keep in with Loot Crate stuff once again. But yeah, it's quite a laugh, I suppose, isn't it? Go on, let's play rock, paper, scissors. Everybody bet at home. Who's going to win? White or black? The battle of the dice hands. Oh, it was a draw. The end. Go on, let's have another one. There we are. Black has beaten the white. The black team of dice is superior on this day. Oh, wait, no, it's happened the other way around. Well, that was exciting, wasn't it? Yeah, I like dice, and I quite like these. I'm not entirely set on the design, but yeah, I like them well enough, I suppose. It does seem kind of pointless, though, you know. And take away all the stress of going like that by just rolling a dice. Ah, maybe it's for people who've lost their hands in a hideous machining accident, so they can... Hang on, how would they roll the dice? Deary me. Oh well, that was fun anyway. I like those. What's next at the back? Cardboard thing. This is looking like one of those posters I've heard talk about. Right. I'm going to open this. Oh, that's right. I'm going to cut into it. I thought I'd have to run off and get the scissors at the moment. Right. Let's push it out. And we have... Wait for it. Not that you can do anything else. This is a passive video. Oh. A sort of weird scroll depicting a Pac-Man game going inside a sort of Atari 2600 Pac-Man thing, but of course the cover art is wrong because it's not licensed. That's very weird. Nice picture though. Would I want that in a small frame? Probably not, but it's still nice. I'll think about it. No, I've thought about it, I still don't, but it's nice. Right, next, oh god, there's a big book. Oh my goodness, this is Ready Player One. I have heard of this book many a time. It's like one of those books that you often see mentioned in video games lists because it's one of the very few books in existence about video games, I think. Or novels, at the very least. Let us read The Grown-Ups Harry Potter, according to the Huffington Post. In the year 2044, reality is an ugly place. That makes a nice change, doesn't it? The only time teenage Wade Watts... Is that Deadpool? No, it isn't, is it? Really feels alive is when he's jacked into the virtual utopia known as the Oasis. Jacked. It's taking me back to all those 80s cyber fictions there. Marvellous. Shadowrun. Oh, jumpers for goalposts. Wade's devoted his life to studying the puzzles hidden within this world's digital confines. Puzzles that are based on their creator's obsession with the pop culture of decades past. Uh-oh, was it me? And that promise massive power and fortune to whoever can unlock them. But that's probably a lie, because it always is in novels. But when Wade stumbles upon the first clue, he finds himself beset by players willing to kill to take this ultimate prize. The race is on, and if Wade's going to survive, he'll have to win, and confront the real world he's always been so desperate to escape. Oh, I remember reading a book with a very similar premise, but it was about Dungeons and Dragons stuff. I can't remember what it was called now. Dungeoneers? Something like that? No, I don't think it was Dungeoneers gameplay. It was Mazes and Monkeys. I haven't got a bloody clue. It wasn't Mazes and Monsters, actually. That was that Tom Hank film that was absolutely rubbish. I don't know why I just call him Tom Hank. That film was so bad, you have had your Hanks demoted to a single Hank, Tom. Well, there's the book. I actually have always wanted to read this, so I probably will. It's quite a cheap print. Very cheap thin paper, but plenty readable. Nice enough, and it's more fun than, you know, getting a code to download it on your Kindle or your phone or your Remington's massive e-book reader or whatever you have. Right, next up, a deck of cards of Superfight, the Loot Crate deck. Right, I am aware of this. This is a 100-card version of the viral card game Superfight, designed exclusively for Loot Crate by Skybound. Basically, what we're saying is, here's some exclusive cards, but we hope you go off and spend more money on our stuff afterwards, so it's kind of like a demo or advert. Create hilarious fighters with these cards and argue over who would win in a fight between them. Right, tell you what's interesting about this. This has been very heavily promoted on channels affiliated with Polaris, the YouTube network, so I'm guessing this is something to do with them in some manner, actually. I hadn't really clicked with me until I saw this, because they had YouTube stuff in the past. That was Polaris, wasn't it? It's a small world. Well, I'm not even going to bother opening this, because my friend Guru Larry did a video on this pretty recently. I'll just link you to it. There. And I'll link you again at the end, actually, so you can watch it after watching the rest of this video. That makes more sense, actually, doesn't it? And I'll stick it in the description. All that. So, no, seriously, he goes through it, and it's really comprehensive, so there's no point me wasting time when you can just watch that. Here is a Loot Crate thing. It's a badge. Moving swiftly on. Here are the rules for Crate Packing Simulator. Welcome to Loot Crate's first original board game. You mean you're going to do more? Oh, goody. The goal is simple, to be the first player to have all 5 items in your crate. T-shirt, 8-bit glasses, Funko, poster, button. There is no T-shirt or 8-bit glasses this time, but never mind. Land on a star, pick up one item, land on a circle, dice, I don't really care. It's just a quick laugh, gad-about thing, isn't it? Which is fair enough. I can live with that. Oh, there's something in here I'm going to be very careful with in case there is a... Oh, Firefly. That's interesting. Firefly Online. Oh, God, I'd totally forgotten that was a thing. Firefly, one of the greatest TV series ever. Rudely destroyed in its prime by television-running imbeciles. Get ready for... Oh, that's just a generic code. I can quite easily show it. Get ready to experience Firefly Online, your very own premium ship, just like the one in Loot Crate's Firefly fan video, The Verse. So you visit this website, register for an account, and stick in Overland. Well, there we are. If you are interested in that, and you can play it on iOS, Android, Windows OS, or Mac OS, or Amiga OS. No, I've made that one up. Yeah, well, go and do that and then play it for 5 minutes and it's not very good, I imagine, which is it usually happens with MMOs. Do like a bit of the old Firefly stuff, but maybe I'll check it out if I have time, except I probably won't have bloody time, but I'll put it to one side in case. And finally, yes, it is finally, the mighty... Oh, hey, you can push out your own counters and gameplay things, that's nice. Bonus points for that one. And on here is a book. Nobody cares, especially not me. Why have I still got it in my hands? I don't know. Right, time to... Ooh, the Mega Crate has a drone and a 3D printer and an Oculus Rift development kit too, and a load of that horrible Minecraft Lego. Marvellous. Right, let's play with the box. Jump cut. Man, I think this guy's got kidney trouble. Well, actually that wasn't very exciting, because really you just lay it flat, and I can't really lay it flat because there's all this crap down here, but you get the idea. Yeah, I really like that, actually, because it turns both the magazine and the box, usually pretty mundane items, into something you can actually have a laugh with for 5 minutes. So, hats off to you, I like the idea. And also the specific part you get, which obviously uses up, you know, what would have been another item, it's plenty generic enough to use for other stuff. I mean, it's dice for, rock, paper, scissors. So overall, I'm going to give this a rating. But I will not tell you what that is. No, yeah, it's pretty good, actually. It got decent stuff. This is the best one for a while. I'm quite looking forward to playing about with Superfight and reading the book and maybe even having a quick look at Firefly Online. But until then, scary bugs.
Subscribe for more.